Shit.
Not quite.
What is that? Unable to connect. Let's try again. Let's try. Oh, sorry.
2, 1.
What the fuck is going on?
What's happening?
It's just not connecting. Try again. Okay. I'm just gonna connect this time. Fuck!
What is this? It's like, are you not connected to Wi-Fi or not connected to Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi is okay. I'm connected to Wi-Fi, but I'm taking it off right now. What the fuck is going on?
I mean, like, what is this page?
It's just YouTube. I usually don't have any problems. It says unable to connect.
Not really very good for friends.
Oh, that's why you're right.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
That's so funny. That's why. Okay. Okay. You're 100% right. See, this is why you're the Jungle Whisperer.
Okay.
100%. The reason why. Because I was going live twice. This is great.
Also, thank you for being patient about all of my questions.
No, this is.
I'm like so direct, and I know it can like that's how my brain understands and
No,
processes.
I would rather you be curious to know
Okay.
and try to understand than you come into
But be clueless.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
all of
Okay.
it. It's like
Yeah.
we're here, fucking doing it. Like, I'm grateful for us even being able to have this space. It's fucking amazing. Okay, now it's going. What's gonna happen? Okay. Hey yo. Oh, good. Alright, it's happening.
Ayo.
Alright.
Go!
What's good? It's your boy, Jungle J. Hot, ready, live and direct. Change one person at a time. We are here with
Serena.
Yes,
Hi.
Serena.
The Jungle Whisperer.
This is the Jungle Whisperer. We are here doing the Blackout, the Jungle Cocoon 7-day.
And we're also here with Tommy.
Tommy's
We need to
here.
introduce
Oh
him.
yeah, Tommy, say what's up.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's all.
that's all he's got. That's all Tommy's got. Yes.
My supervisor.
Yes, he's going to be supervising and also facilitating this with the Jungle Whisperer. It's going to
Yes.
be fucking great. But we have the 7-day darkness water fast. And I'm just hyped for what this is going to have to offer because all of this being able to come together to make this work is amazing because actually with Serena, I was here the last time I did mine 7-day.
I was his post-fast queen.
My post-fast queen, yes.
That's
And-
my official title, and now I am upgrading to Jungle Whisperer. I have many roles here.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. It's gonna be fucking cool. And we have a lot of questions that I know you guys have a lot of questions that we're gonna answer with y'all. And this is gonna be fully sensory deprivation. I'm gonna have my noise canceling headphones as well as my mask, and I'm gonna be sitting here for 7 days straight. 7 days straight.
7 days in my living room.
Yes.
Sensory
yes.
deprived.
Yes. And how do you feel about me? I mean, we talked about this. We talked about this kind of nauseam, but I kind of want to hear again, like how you feel about me being here for the next 7 days and what this is gonna.
Okay, it's definitely a really interesting and unique experience, but I am here for that, and I'm really excited about that. I love how unique and different this is, and I think that's kind of why I'm so down to do this, because it's not the type of thing most people would be down for or even think of. I love your creativity in all of this. We've already talked about this, but
Yeah.
I love that it's such a unique idea. I did have some like anxieties, I guess. But that was kind of just like I had so many questions about how is this gonna work, and I've had like hundreds of questions throughout all of this just to figure out the logistics. We have like 5 cameras here, and we have a light, and just kind of trying to figuring out the setup. But my anxieties weren't really like about the experience, more so just like the technicalities of it. But that's all figured out. I'm really excited for you to have this experience, and I'm really excited to ask you questions during the experience and to hear what you have to say, because our conversations generally get pretty deep and we resonate on a certain level, but I feel like during the sensory deprivation, you're gonna be unlocking a new level of yourself. I don't know. I know you're not trying to have expectations. Me neither, really.
Yeah, that's definitely an opportunity experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like I'm just excited to see what happens because this is an experience, and I feel grateful to be part of this.
No, me too. And that adding on to that, it's what's the intention of all of this, and what is this? And she'll ask me a few questions like what, when, where, how, why. But the intention for all of this is to just completely surrender to the experience and not have any expectation to achieve anything or to struggle and gain a certain amount of experience. My intention of this is just to be and see what arises, right? I mean, I can sit here and say, yes, okay, there are certain coping mechanisms, there's certain defensive strategies, there's certain traumas, there's certain subconscious patterns that I have, there's certain assimilated beliefs that I have and conditioning that I want to really, I would want to break down in this, but I want to be able to sit here and not try to do anything. And I think that's the whole point of this. It's like a very mentally and emotionally surfacing of an expression that is simple but abundant.
Yeah. I was gonna say mentally stimulating, but also it's kind of the opposite. It's because there's no mental stimulation, but then I feel like that forces another level of mental stimulation to arise from under the surface, like whatever you might be suppressing. Yeah.
No, I fully agree, and I don't know how that's gonna be, and I look at it as I don't have that much fear going into this. Well, first off, it's simply abundant because this is like making a grilled cheese. That's what I said. This is like making a grilled cheese. That was the metaphor I made earlier. Is that a grilled cheese? Eating a grilled cheese. It's like, it's you're making a grilled cheese. You put bread together, butter on it. If you want butter and cheese, and it's simple, but it's so great, and it gives you so much within that little experience. The same thing here. I'm literally sitting down with noise-canceling headphones and a damn fucking mask. And anybody that has comments, I will be answering them, or questions, I'm answering them at the end. So you can either stay for that or you can switch for it. But we're here. So it's just very simple but abundant experience. So that's the intention. And so Jungle Whisper, do you have the questions?
Yes, I have a list of questions to ask you. Okay. So we have some core questions. We have before the core questions, and then we have a list of core questions. I'll start with before. Question number 1. What is the Jungle Cocoon Blackout?
The Jungle Cocoon Blackout is a 7-day, like I said, darkness water fast. It's a combination of a darkness retreat and also what a water fast is. And accumulating that has been an interesting space, but it's giving me the opportunity to be fully sensory deprived, like I said, and be situated in a certain spot and see what comes about that, like I said. And the cocoon, why is it called the jungle cocoon, is because a caterpillar, the metamorphosis of a caterpillar melts itself down. First off, it builds a shell, and then it melts itself down to then erupt into a butterfly. It's the most beautiful.
Metamorphosis.
I used that word. That was a big word. I hope that made sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that was cool. I'm learning things. Maybe I'm smart. Yeah, it's so great. No. But so that's the whole idea, is that it's the whole process of melting itself down to then bloom itself into a butterfly. And so that's what I thought about this is like that's ideally what's gonna happen is the full detox, not only maybe spiritually, but just dopamine wise and in general with my body, my mind, body, and soul to be able to create this experience, not only in the darkness, but also 7-day water fast. So that's where the Jungle Cocoon blackout comes from.
That was a good answer.
No, she's gonna tell me with this shit now. That was a shit answer.
Okay, question number 2. How did this come about?
This came about because I did 2, like we mentioned that I did 2 other 7-day water fasts.
Yes.
And I actually was in Thailand and I wanted to do a darkness retreat.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, what if? And like question popped in my head. What if I actually did a water fast while I did this?
Yeah.
And so this came up like a couple months ago, like right after I did the second water fast. And I thought to myself, that would really help me create the best level of presence that I could possibly imagine.
The darkness retreats in Thailand, they don't fast during it, right? Or do they? Is fasting optional? Same with deprivation. Is there sensory deprivation or is it just darkness?
Usually with the darkness retreats, they have someone come and you pay for a package to actually have someone come bring you food.
Give you food. Okay,
Yeah, and water and actually facilitate it, but you don't. It'll be like in a slot, like light won't come in, you won't see it.
Yeah.
So you'll still be getting fed throughout that process. But no, they don't usually have the opportunity. So usually it's not this. It's not you just put you in a hole and tell you to fucking make it work. So that's how it came about. And I said to myself, is this going to help me reach the highest state of consciousness? And is this going to put me in the most present moment? Because I feel like what makes presence is you feeling every emotion. You feel joy, sadness, surprise, anticipation, anger, trust, fear, and a sense of disgust.
And it's possible to feel all of those all at once too.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like that's what alchemy is. That's how you alchemize emotions when you feel them all at once. That's one form of alchemy. But
do you think that's what has developed the most non-presence for you? Yeah.
It's situational, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I think like that, and most people don't want to feel every emotion every day. And then also, I wanted to let go of how much outcome can I have from this. Like, what can I disassociate from outcome? The person I am, the place I'm in, the things that I smell, what I feel, how I hear things. Like, that's gonna be able to get the most inside of myself because I've had a fear for a long time of being on my own and being alone, and I realized that there's a difference between solitude and being alone, and alone is the vulnerability of what solitude is, and you not taking control of knowing that this is a strength for you. So that's what I believe and how it came about and why.
Thank you for answering.
Yeah.
Question number 3. When did you believe and know that you were going to do this? When did you fully make this decision?
Well, I made this decision a week ago. I know all this sounds like I was like so curious.
You texted me or like you sent a voice message and you were like, I just came up with this idea like an hour ago. I'm still figuring out the logistics. I was like, how will this all work? And you were like, I don't know. I'm speaking it out loud right now.
I was behind a Walmart sleeping on the cement floor in the modern day jungle. And I realized that it was coming up on the 6-month mark of me needing to do a water fast. And I thought of this idea before. So then I started talking to ChatGPT of the different ideas that I could do. And I thought of the caterpillar idea, and then Jungle Cocoon Blackout came about. I was like, fuck yeah. And I curated it all together. And I said, this is what I'm doing. But the thing is, money started getting tight. And it's tight right now. I got like $50 in the fucking bank account. So it's like, fuck. So I said to myself, if anything, I'm gonna do this right before if I have to go back in the boat, which it's a comfortable slavery. I feel like I'm living in uncomfortable freedom right now, and it's so beautiful and it's so much at peace. Hopefully, I can find comfortable freedom together one of these days. But that comfortable slavery I don't want to go back to. But I really came to the conclusion of like, I'm doing this. I didn't know, but I had to figure out multiple different steps of one, who is going to be, what person is going to be sanely insane enough to first off understand what this is. That's one, understand what this is in general.
Yeah.
And two, be able to resonate with
Yeah.
me with the conversations and questions that I have, and also be curious enough to like want to be a part of this
Yeah.
and not even facilitate, but just be able to ask the questions and learn something and have an experience that you're going to take away for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because this is something we talked, and it's not only that, but it was just who's going to offer that space for me? Like, who's going to offer that space? Because I have a lot of places I can go. A lot of people, I can go to any state possible, and it's cool. But it's who's going to be able to create that container for me and me for them to be comfortable enough to do. It's a 2-week process.
Yeah.
Like we've been part of this. We've already done this.
We've already done the water fast.
Yeah, we've already done.
We're just adding new layers,
Yeah.
new elements. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was that, to find person, place, the energy, the resonance, and the timing for it all to come together. And then it was crazy that you came about. So I'm so grateful for this woman right here.
You found your jungle whisperer. Woo! I feel excited about that.
Jungle Whisperer Post-Fast Queen. Her name is long as hell. But
Also known as Serena Grace.
Serena Grace. Fuck yeah. Give her a fucking follow, please. Show us some love. But yeah, that's when I knew, and it was interesting that creative space, you know, it came about, and now we're here.
Yes, that was a great answer. Okay, question number 4. Where did you think this was going to originally take place? I guess you answered that. You said Thailand.
Yeah,
Unless your answer is different.
No, that's not different.
Okay, skip. Why are you doing this? Next question.
Why am I doing this?
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. I have a question for that, and I'm gonna answer it. Is what if we ask ourselves the question, why? What if in darkness the answer is there's always light? And that meaning that regardless if you have past trauma and past problems and people in your life even now that are really hindering you, your environment is shit, it's so dark and you don't know where the fuck to go, your future, there's nothing you can fucking see in it, there's not even a glimmer. But what if in each past, present, and future that you can figure out a way to find the light in each one? And how can you do that?
Yeah.
And what is it going to take to do so? And I just had this conversation with you. I had a close a person in my life, I don't want to mention too deep, but she said, this is torture. This is, why are you doing this? This is, you're doing something that's gonna fucking destroy your mind and your body, and even your soul. And I talked to you about this. We had a good, you had a disagreement about one of them, but I said, what is it gonna take for you to develop a certain amount of patience? It's probably gonna be you doing things that are gonna test and make you impatient, and to see what that is.
Yeah.
How are you gonna become strong? It ain't gonna be you sitting on your fucking couch.
Because you learn more through experience. We were talking about this. Experience is the real teacher. You can only learn so much through reading or listening to other people. It's the experience that gives you true insight. Yeah.
No, 100%. And that experience of going through these things, whether it be you needing to gain strength by understanding to do strong shit, or trying to test your patience, or your kindness. The kindest person in the room is probably the biggest dude in the room because he knows what he's capable of. So it's for me, how do you get to that place of enlightenment? Because it ain't through comfortability and fucking happiness. I'll tell you that right fucking now. Yes.
Always.
Yes, and it's finding that balance, which I believe the extreme is a great balance. Supposedly the extremes now.
Yeah. You should add that to your Instagram bio.
Okay. Yeah, so that's why. The answer to that is to always figure out a way. How do I find a way to find light within the darkness of any situation?
Okay, I like those. So those were our 5 like kind of introduction questions to this experience. Now we have a few core questions. They're kind of just like, I'll just start. Question number
Okay.
1. What are you really trying to let go of?
Look with these questions. I formatted them and made them through ChatGPT, but I copied and pasted them and I gave them to Serena and I said and just using her judgment to which questions that are
Yeah.
viable, and so that's how those questions came about. But what am I really trying to let go of?
Are you trying to let go of anything? Have you thought about this?
I'm actually not. There's nothing in this experience. What am I trying to let go of? I think it's less about letting go, because that's not letting go is the space of you persisting. You're trying to persist, and that's whatever you resist, whatever you persist, what you resist, and then that's what creates that attachment that you actually don't let go of anything. So this is more of what I said in the beginning. Of the intention is to let it be.
Yeah.
What can not trying to let go of anything, but how can I let things be and let it be a leaf upon the pond?
I think real letting go is more of surrendering
Yes.
and melting into the experience rather than what you were saying, what you resist persists. I agree with that. So if you're like, I want to let go of this thing, then you're focusing on that thing and you're attaching to that thing. I think real letting go is surrender. I'm just gonna add that. I agree with what you're
Keep
saying.
adding. She's a fucking beast. Fucking beast.
Yeah, the YouTube channel where I talk about this
Yes,
stuff too.
good grace.
so-
Fucking get after it.
Okay.
But to finish that, it's just how it's like a whole meditative process. It's like, how can I let my thoughts understand that my thoughts are not my thoughts, and to let it be a cloud and just let it move along me instead of
Yeah.
trying to achieve something within me. So
Yeah.
it's not about letting go, it's about letting it be. 100%.
I like that.
Yeah.
You said fuck that question.
Fuck that
Let it go? No. Okay, number 2. What scares you most about this blackout?
What's so crazy is the fear within this hasn't hit yet. Like, I
Yeah,
haven't.
you're not afraid at all.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm afraid of most things in my life. Like, I'm afraid of majority of things. I'm scared of heights.
Yeah.
I'm scared of the water. I'm scared of public speaking. I know it sounds crazy,
I
but
didn't know that.
yeah, fear of that. And I'm
That's
in front of
crazy.
300 people every day, and temptation and general jungle fever, and like that's my
Yeah.
life now. That's one of my and it's probably because those fears probably create the most impact. But yeah, I'm scared of most things in the jungle, the animals, like being in the jungle. I don't even like picking up a fucking caterpillar would freak me out. But when it comes, you're gonna learn some shit today. Yeah.
But when it comes to 7 days of darkness, you're
I don't know. For me, it's not. I look at it as. What do you?
I have a question. Do you think that the reason you're not feeling fear about this is because you intentionally are planning this? What if there was just a complete world blackout right now and like you weren't prepared for this? Do you think the lack of fear has to do with because you're so prepared? Or no?
I think it has more to do with there are people. I went to jail for 2 days, right, when I lost my scholarship, and that was enough to see what that wall of darkness and echoes on those walls were. And to really put things in perspective, maybe it's just a gratitude thing of there are people that live this, that are in jail and solitary confinement, and that is their existence.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to downplay this experience or upplay it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do that. But I think I look at it as like that. I've been.
Like you're grateful to be where you are.
I'm so happy I have 4 walls around me, so I'm not in fight or flight response. Maybe I'll find myself in fight or flight response in this, but I'm actually in a secluded area where I'm not outside in the modern jungle intentionally homeless, dealing with the thought of alligators needing to fucking eat me in Florida, or skunks coming out of nowhere in Indiana, or fucking javelinas and coyotes coming out of nowhere in Arizona, or me being in fucking Maryland trying to like worry about someone in my sphere of my environment seeing me sleeping on the fucking street or in the woods or seeing me and me need to explain that. Like I I honestly, so now that I'm in a situation where I'm around a jungle whisperer, a fucking best friend, a fucking my
Post-fast queen.
post-fast queen, like this, like I'm already with you.
Yeah.
I'm in an environment that is conducive to grow this safe space, and I just have to understand what inside of me is maybe going to come out. And I've dealt with a lot of I've dealt with the shit. I've dealt with my dad not being there and me having genital herpes and that being the case. Girl, you know, her having an abortion and me really thinking about that because my mom, you know, my mom never mentioned this. She never thought of this. She never told me this. But like, I know maybe it crossed her mind of like, shit, me and my brother had my brother when she was 16. She had me when she was 21. And me having suicidal thoughts and when I lost my scholarship and my two best friends and one disabled kid that I really mentored, like all these things I've fucking faced like head on. And I've taken the time to understand what these emotions mean and how they affected me and how I can benefit the world with it. So it's like it's like what else is in there? What the fuck else is in there? What else?
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna fucking find out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that you might have a fight or flight response? And if you do, how should I react?
No, I don't. If anything of that nature does
like,
come
should
up,
I try to calm you if you do freak out? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just let you be.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't even. Like even thinking about that, it just doesn't feel it's gonna be the case.
I agree. I think you'll be like
But
fine.
the reason I say that is because I've watched many interviews, like the Sky Cave Retreats guy in Oregon. I've watched many people come out of the darkness out of 3 or 4 days, even a week. We said past 4 days.
Yeah.
But I've watched different documentaries of people being in darkness in their experience, and some people just say they got bored, and some people say like it was a complete enlightenment, and some people say like it just completely broke them down and they couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So it's when we more of a space like I'm self-aware enough. Well, I believe I am. We'll see. And that's there's so much unknown in this. Like I've been in a space of understanding. I've thrown myself into the unknown, uncomfortable, unaware, and uncertain consistently. That
this is just another one of those experiences.
Yeah. That's gonna be the case. So we're gonna see how it all transpires. What happens?
I'm judging these questions.
That's fine. If you have questions.
I've been adding questions
as
we've been talking. This one's kind of silly, but I feel like you might have some. It says, "Are you afraid of being seen or never being seen again?" I feel like that's a silly question.
There are going to be some. So a lot of these questions, I said I
would skip that question.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is like it's not. For me and you, we might skip the question, but there are people watching that may want to fucking hear the answer to like there are some funny and like interesting formatted questions that are also in this. Not all of them are deep introspective and like meant for us. It's meant for like to add in another element that maybe people want to hear. That is entertaining too or funny. But you know not. You see?
Okay. This is the last question I'm gonna ask. What parts of you won't survive this cocoon?
My legs!
Your legs?
Please, Lieutenant Dan, my legs! Lieutenant Dan! They already got 3 knee surgeries! Just take them off! Take them off! Oh,
we got literal there.
Yeah, just take them off! No, I don't know why I just said that. But...
Nah, it must be the truth, must be honest.
No, I want my legs! No.
Because you're turning into a butterfly, you're flying away. You don't need your legs no more.
Yeah, he's a savage. That's so facts. I'm gonna grow wings, baby.
You might.
What parts of me? I think that's my answer.
I think that's a good
That's
answer,
a good
honestly.
answer. Yeah, that's my legs,
Cool.
which are not gonna survive. But other than that, that is the conclusion of the Jungle Cocoon Day 0. I have to answer any more questions, I have 4 liters of water that I'll be drinking every day that Serena will be giving me, and I'll be drinking those, and my mask, and this, and I will be trying to just be. I will be trying to be kind of as still as possible, but I might go in meditative state. I might bust out a couple push-ups. I might do some breath work and be situated. But for the most part, I'm just sitting here trying to be. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in, and yeah, we'll see what. We're gonna actually be coming back in a few hours to actually do day one.
Yeah.
Day one is happening.
Yeah, because when we turn these cameras off, he's gonna start. He's gonna put the blindfold on, and I guess we did our last meal earlier.
Yes.
Well, his last meal. I'm
yes.
kidding.
I had my last meal. I
made him 7 slices of French toast and a dozen eggs, cheesy eggs.
Well, it was
his request.
It was like 8 that was it 10? Was it 8?
It was 8 scrambled eggs, but then the other 4 were in the French toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so that was my last meal a couple hours ago, right? And so that was and I ate majority of that, knowing that, and I had like 1 French toast left and like 1 bite of eggs left, and I said, I'm probably gonna be mad. If I don't eat this. She's like, well, you might as well eat it now. Or, well, you're like, well, you'll probably be mad now too.
Yeah. I said you could eat it now to prevent you from being mad in the future, but then you might be mad now.
Yeah.
Your stomach might hurt.
Yeah, but yeah, so that was that. I'm weighing about 210 right now, and that's it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see y'all in a couple hours if you guys want to see what the fuck is good. But that is the Jungle Cocoon Blackout 7-day water fast.
Woo!
Much love. Keep spreading it. We'll see y'all in a couple hours. Deuces.
Farewell.
How's this? Oh yeah, let's put the comments. Just please be safe. Focus on your health. Love you, cuz. All right, let's see if anybody. Beautiful smile. Are you Brazilian? No, I'm not. Not Brazilian. I'm half white, half black, actually. Half white, half black. Yeah. Okay, let's see if anybody else commented. Hi, brother. Trippy man. What the fuck is good, my boy? My boy Trippy is from. We were playmakers at Temptation, and yeah, he does the calisthenics where you can like hold yourself. He's a ninja of a man. Just please be safe and focus on your health. That's why I'm doing this. This is all for my health. To create a sense of a psychology that will be ready for when I have to slay the biggest dragon of them all consistently.
Yeah, mental resilience.
Yes.
Building resilience.
I'm building the tool set that I'm gaining the tools to keep slaying the bigger dragons that are coming, and I'm gonna have a bunch of people around me. But guess what? I have to develop this to be able to do the Jungle Podcast, to be able to do Jungle Fever, to be able to do the Jungle University, to do Jungle Give Back program to help assimilate the homeless back to society, fight the stigma toward, so I can figure out what these things are within me.
Yeah.
But it's okay if you don't see it that way. It's okay. It's fine. But much love, King Brother knows this. That's everybody.
Bye.
Oh, no, not yet. All right. Much love. Keep spreading it. We love to answer another question. We're out. And there was no one on my Facebook.